Welcome to the Sunken World Saga. This is a Dungeons and Dragons. There's not one dragon. If so, hoo boy, we already killed it. This is a Dungeons and Dragons actual play 5th edition live stream where we have 4 groups of 4 player characters. Tonight we are returning to the adventures of this particular group of the Thorns. The Thorns are a group of guerrilla fighters who protect the natural world, and this particular group is currently on a quest to ensure that the filtration system that has been set up into the Ephelet River that divides Zashan from Ursumer, its former land that used to be a part of the Zeshan Empire, but is now its own nation, a theocracy that is currently at war with a northern theocracy. They are making sure that the filtration system is not upsetting the natural order. They have just had Sebastian, one of their members, have his eye repaired by the creator of that system, Hassan. And he is intending to go and take a look at the filtration system with them. Before we jump back into our Dungeons and Dragons time, though, let's have a quick round of introductions. First up, we have Soren.
Hi, I'm Logan Back. I play Soren Erickson, the youngest of the Erickson siblings. I'm a cleric, half-elf.
After Soren, we have Sybil.
Hi, I play Sybil, the middle-aged child of the Erickson siblings, and the bard cleric.
After Sybil, we have Sebastian.
It's me, Brian. I play Sebastian. I'm the oldest brother of the siblings, and I'm a devout paladin.
Yep.
I'm a rogue.
He's a rogue. And after Sebastian, we have Stevia.
Hi, my name is Zach Harmon. I play Stevia Carnon. I'm a Goliath fighter, and I'm eating something right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And
What are you eating?
You know, a dried sausage.
that is most of what she has.
Did
Okay.
you find that in a book in here?
I made it.
It's just a bookmark. It's a leather bookmark.
Yeah. You're just eating a binding.
Yeah, you all look up at the hole in the ceiling of this individual room, and you see that Hassan has just been curing meats way above you.
Oh, man. I've definitely snagged some if that's the case.
Yeah. And he says, well, hold on. Hey, baby, Hollywood, Vic Fontaine, Deep Space Nine. Well, we should get going then, if we want to make it to the filtration system. Actually, if it's all right with you all, I'd like to stop by the library and pick something up. Why don't I meet you there? If you just leave the city to the eastern gate. I don't know why you had that reaction to me saying that, Sebastian. But
Oh, no, I was smelling that meat.
oh, gotcha. If you all go out the city through the eastern gate, you should be able to just follow the river.
What you getting from the library?
I want to pick up some writings about the river.
Oh.
I usually.
Since we're definitely going to see you there, can I borrow your wings?
Well, they need to be fixed. I don't want you to risk yourself.
Okay.
Just fly under carpet if you don't.
If you wait, what do you mean fly on your carpet?
That's what he calls running.
Oh,
Yeah, I got carpet in my boots. So
Is that
anytime
a
I
is that a
run too
Yornish
fast-
expression?
Yeah. We keep carpet in our boots because it's so cold. So anytime we're running real fast, it's like we're flying on carpet. You know.
Well, that's keen. Hey,
They don't have carpet in Yorn. It's a lot of furs, like rugs that they lay on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
well,
So they don't really understand the concept of carpet.
I gotta ride some carpet over to the library.
It sounds a little gross when you say it.
I don't know why it would be. Can you explain to me why it's gross? I'd love an explanation. I'd love to take notes. And
Maybe because you're not Yornish, and you know it's a Yornish.
Oh,
Irish expressions.
I
I don't
meant-
know. I think it's more like intonation. Like, try it again. Take another crack at it.
I'm gonna ride that carpet.
No,
I thought that
sounds
one was
sexual.
I thought that one was better.
I'm gonna ride that carpet.
Yeah,
That's
that
pretty
one's
good.
all right.
That one's good.
All right.
I'd stick with that one.
Well, I'm gonna dart on off, and he gets going. Stahim, his brother, kind of just lounges and says, "I'm gonna write some poems." And Abail kind of follows you all for a little bit, and then you notice you walk past a building that looks like it is housing Zeshan citizens who are currently in Ursamer. And next to it there is a place that looks like it's doing the same for the people from Shuhan that are in the city, and the other one next to it is Hallandor. And you see Abael look between the three, and then he looks at you, Sebastian, and says, I'm going to make sure that my Hold on, I'm British. I'm going to make sure that my skills are still up to par. If that's alright.
Yeah, I like it. I think I know what you mean.
Yes. Wink, wink. And then he goes, oh! And he leans in and he goes, I'm gonna steal things.
Ah, yep. Nope, I didn't guess that at all. That was like my third guess, but I'm for it.
All right, well, thank you. I'll catch up to you all after you've worked on the filters.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Happy stealing.
Oh, hey! Don't say that out loud.
My heart. You stole my heart.
Oh, well,
Bye.
thank you. If you all want to talk amongst yourselves for a second, I know that this is horribly managed, but guess who has to go to the bathroom?
Oh.
Azael.
Who is it?
Guess. Let's make our guesses. Everyone lock in your guesses.
I'm gonna say Joseph Robinette Biden.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
has to go to the bathroom right now. It
gonna
seems
say-
like a pretty safe bet.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You know he's been holding it.
He works hard, you know.
He likes his premium rush. Who's y'all's Joe?
Joseph Stalin.
Oh.
He's been holding it for a while.
Yeah. 1953 at least.
Mine is going to be Joe Smith. I feel like there's one out there. He's been holding it in too long. And Bud, this is your just PSA. Go. Gotta go. Go.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll
Don't
stop
hold
the
it.
stream for you.
Don't hold
Yeah.
it. It's not good
Go.
for
We
you.
care about you
Yeah.
and your urinary tract, Bud.
Hey, Joe.
But if you
Yeah.
come back and we're still playing, just know that we forgot. I'm sorry.
I just got back. What were you all saying to be?
We gotta wait for Joe to get back before we can start the stream.
Yes.
Who's Joe?
Well,
That was
Oh
it's up for
no.
debate.
Yeah.
no, that's a loaded question.
My dad?
No,
Mr. Joe Mama.
Whoa.
Here we go. We got the Zoomer audience in. We got him in.
got him.
We hit the quota.
Got
We don't
him.
have to ever make that joke again for the rest of the stream.
I'm more partial to our guest player of the evening, Sagandis.
Nope.
Sagan
falling for that one.
Sagandis nuts.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, and you all are walking along.
Gandhi's last name is Nuts?
Mhm.
Okay.
no way, that's my uncle's last name.
Buck nuts.
Truck Nuts is his twin brother.
Yeah.
All right, so you all exit the city through the eastern gate. People kind of give you a wide berth. There seems to be this kind of minor appreciation that you're noticing in people's eyes. Like, there's probably an assumption that they're making about you all based on how you're dressed. But it's pretty quick to make it to the river. And you are walking along when ahead of you you see a massive figure riding what looks like a caribou on the
More massive than me?
shore of the river. Looks like just about your size, actually.
Alright.
And as they approach, you notice that they have a spear, but the spear is upside down, so they are holding it just above the point, the blade of the spear. And tied around the butt of the spear is a long white banner. And when they get even closer, you can see that this is someone dressed in a similar fashion to the adjudicator that you have come into contact with, and wearing an identical mask. But you can tell from the figure that it is a Goliath woman. And she halts her caribou and slides out of a saddle to stand, not so close that it's a sign of aggression, but not so far away that you all have to make an undue journey.
I'm just gonna kind of get out there and I just want to flex as hard as I can, be as much bigger than her as I possibly can, basically. Like,
Yeah, so, I mean, as you approach and you make it to even ground, you do see that you are like 1.5 inches taller than her.
yeah. Yeah, I'll just like have batter out, just kind of like spinning it around coolly.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say anything.
She looks at you, but seems to be waiting.
I could play this game all day.
Alright. Brian, can you email Morricone's estate and ask if we can get the Ecstasy of Gold to play?
Okay.
I don't remember. I think it's just the main theme that plays during the standoff, but I don't know. I haven't watched that movie in like a month.
It's at Hotmail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna like swell up even bigger and stare down as much as possible, and just really hunker down.
All right. She seems to appreciate the gesture.
Well, I'm still not speaking first.
Does the cloak and mask that she's wearing, does it seem to fit her correctly?
Yeah. Like it's like larger versions of the ones that you saw
Okay.
the gentleman wearing, and that Stevia and Sebastian saw a woman who claimed to be the brother of the one that you have interacted with a few times was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would say something, but honestly, I kind of just want to see how this plays out with Stevia.
Yeah.
How big are these rocks back here?
The ones next to you, they're like 4 feet tall. You would have to kind of
Okay.
crouch a little bit at least to get underneath them, to hide behind them.
So it's like jumping over a bar in a shootout.
Yeah.
Cool.
Stevia, are you gonna say anything?
You never talk first in this situation. I just widen my eyes and kind of stand on the balls of my feet a little bit. Look down on her as much as I can.
Yeah.
Can we roll to see how long? Who breaks first?
She drives her spear point into the dirt. I come with terms of parley.
Oh.
At that, I'll just like nod my head, be like, "Yeah, all right, I won that," and just kind of step back, let someone else do the talk.
Okay. So your people knew we were coming. That's fun. That's not totally stalkerish at all. What are the terms then?
You would like the terms before the explanation. Very well.
I mean, if you would explain it, that'd be cool.
Indeed. Lady Naya is about to come into power. But there is another threat. One that has made us... we are forced to act hastily. And so while Lady Naya's power has grown faster, it has come with a bit of caution being thrown away. Because of this, we are... Lady Naya is currently powerful enough to deal with a new threat. The death of the giants killed a false god. But with that, one of Naya's allies shall return. An old god, the only one who yet lives, besides Lady Naya. With that in mind, I must tell you that he will endeavor to destroy this world. He has no plans to rule it, only to consume it in revenge. But Lady Naya is the goddess of vengeance and revenge. She will triumph over him. But, and she seems to, like, strike her head so that she is looking at a specific part of your face, Sybil. Thorns in her side is troubling.
I got that one.
So, the terms of the parley is that you, the Thorns, will not attempt to stop Lady Naya in the coming weeks. You will allow us to work as we intend, with no interference. You will not attempt to fulfill the prophecy of Kelam Or, and you will not help any of the three saviors who endeavor to take the place of Kelamor.
Wait, we're a part of a prophecy?
No, but you could be, perhaps, and she sort of moves her hands out in a gesture. I tell you this. In exchange for your cooperation, when all of the new gods lie dead, and the threat of the eternal dragon has been dealt with, you, Thorns, you four and everyone in your organization, shall be given executive rights over this planet's natural resources. You will choose how they are used and how much of them are used. And you will be given the right to extract vengeance on those who have so long abused the natural world. And if this is not enough, we will offer you an exchange. One of you four as hostage, so that we know that the Thorns will keep their word. And Adjudicator Drake as a hostage for your organization.
You know, as you're going there, I kept thinking this couldn't possibly get less enticing. And you outdid
But it
yourself
really
with
did.
every new
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah, and like,
Consistently.
you'd think that we give a shit that you would let us, I don't know, Thorns do something and absolutely wouldn't betray us immediately afterwards. Like, I know you talked about collateral, but like,
I mean,
you realize this is the stupidest idea that
we
Naya maybe has ever had.
appreciate you letting us know she's gonna be vulnerable coming up here pretty soon. That was mighty
That was
kind
really
of you.
nice. And I mean, there's also that eternal dragon thing, which sounds kind of cool, but you know,
I tell you this. Lady Naya shall defeat the eternal dragon. He comes as an instrument of vengeance, but she is its mistress. Should she fail because of your intervention, then this world would simply cease to be. All of the false gods with it. Every member of your Thorns, every living thing. And if you are worried about betrayal, Lady Naya does not break promises.
Well, as far as everything disappearing goes, nature's kind of a bitch, huh?
also, what proof do you have that the world will die without her?
The eternal dragon shall arrive and consume the world.
Seems like that's probably part of the natural order of things, doesn't it? Some sort of cosmic being coming to
I mean,
consume.
everything has its end.
Very well. If you do not accept these terms, I believe Adjudicator Drake is here to stop you.
Sybil's gonna rub her hands together.
So,
was hoping
now
you'd say that.
you have a deal.
and
We
so-
get a.
We're gonna kill you
Punch it.
first, though, right?
I will take my leave. And
Sybil's gonna whip out her rapier.
bows.
I'm not entirely sure you will.
Would you like to stop me?
Very much, yes, I would.
Very well. Strike me down.
It's attack or I'm gonna try to grapple her, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Your hands pass through the illusion.
You're one of them kind of cowards, huh?
Oh, that's clever.
Indeed.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll be killing you sometime soon. Bye.
She and her caribou fade away, and you hear someone jogging, and you turn and you see a human man-sized adjudicator coming towards you.
He's out of breath because he's a wizard.
He's jogging on the beach.
Did you not bring a mount?
Please.
The other one had a mount, and she wasn't even here
Why did she need the mount?
to look cool.
I guess
He actually needs it, and he still decided to look like a doofus.
Please roll initiative.
8.
19.
16.
Okay. So that is Stevia 8, Sebastian 21, Soren 19, Sybil 16. Okay. Well, Sebastian, you're up first.
Okay, I'm gonna. Which way is he coming from? This direction.
He's coming from your east, yeah. Over to the right.
I'm gonna jump back and slide over this bar. I think it's a bar now, and then I'm gonna go back to there, and I'll bonus action hide.
Doing your own sound effects with your mouth.
Whoosh, whoosh. And then I will pop back up and shoot him in the face. I'll shoot him right in his face.
Okay.
At sharpshooter.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Heck
Hits.
yeah!
A lot of damage.
Yep. Do that math for me, baby.
Okay, 36 plus 5 is 41 plus 18 is 59.
Okay. He takes half of that.
Why?
I'm very surprised you took
Resistance
the
to
longer
piercing,
route to get that answer.
What'd I do?
You just do 23 plus 36.
No, I couldn't do that.
That's hard.
Yeah, accounting school. Come on.
Once you get to like 2 digits plus 2 digits, I don't know about that.
All right, and is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. You all watch as he is moving. It just looks like the robes that he is wearing. You notice where his muscles are, and he is. I feel like you all might. Your characters would remember this. He is a physically imposing figure. He is not a dorky little spindly wizard. But you notice
like
that.
Pre-buff Mumra.
I mean, yeah, in this cool Harry Clark, Edgar Allan Poe drawing, yes. But you watch as the cords of muscle that he has begin to contort, and it looks like there are like worms crawling over his arms and legs and chest, and then you just watch as he grows to be perfectly like 1.5 times his current size. But that is like between 2 steps. Okay. Next up, after that happens, it is... Oh, yep, thank you. After that happens, it is Soren's turn.
Okay. Sybil, your weapon is a magic weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm gonna go 30 feet to Stevia and cast Holy Weapon on Batterer. Just so Batterer deals extra damage. Hold on. Someone just called for me. I'll be right back. I know it's really bad timing.
I'm gonna throw all my lightning. I'm looking.
I'm gonna go grab a seltzer so that I can speak. I was super worried that my Russian accent was not going to sound any good.
Oh, I need my LaCroix.
I can't do a Russian accent, so I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was doing Transylvanian.
Yeah, close enough.
Ah.
My mom could hear whoever did a count laugh and thought it was funny.
Okay, I'm back.
Thanks, Ben's mom.
Next thing for my action, it's gonna be a fucking call lightning
I told you.
at 4th level.
All right. How does counterspell work? What's the roll they have to
It's
make?
actually 5th level.
All right.
Oh.
Hold on, let me link counterspell in the chat.
I realize
so
that's
have
10
it.
plus the
level.
spell's level. Okay. So he will try to make that. So it will be 15 he has to beat. Let me just roll it in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, that was a mistake.
You rolled a D0.
I wasn't gonna,
All right.
Damn.
So he
Damn.
casts counterspell.
Did he
That's
cast it
fine.
at a 3rd level?
He cast it at a 3rd level.
I can't start this now. Okay, I won't cast counterspell.
Okay. Then after that, who is up next? Oh wait, I know who's next. Sorry. So Sybil, it is your turn now.
Cool. My belt. 2. Belt of Blast. I want to quickly see. Every day I can cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level without expending a spell slot. Great, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at him.
Okay.
Each flame on this man.
23 will hit, 25 will hit, 12 will miss.
Dang. 6, 9. That is a total of 15 damage so far. And let me see what I can try as a bonus action. As a bonus action, I am going to sing a little jaunty tune to give Stevia some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What do you sing? You don't have to sing if you don't want.
No, I'm not going to sing. Sorry, can't think of anything.
Okay. All right, then next up, it is the adjudicator's turn. He is going to run to... Oh, he can run all the way there. So he is going to run
Saves me the trouble.
right here. As he is moving, you watch as he, curls the fingers on his right hand, which does not hold his sword. The sword, you see, is the same size as it was when he was normal-sized. But as he is running, he curls the fingers on his free right hand, and you watch as some earth begins to shift right here. But then he is going to come in front of you, and he is going to make 3 attacks on you, Stevia.
All right.
That's a 15.
Oop.
That is a natural 20.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be like 1 billion damage. So let's see. So you take 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
You take... Then you also take... how much is that? You take 7 points of necrotic damage and an additional 16 points of slashing damage. So 15, 17... Or sorry, 15, 16, 7. Whatever that totals.
I get it.
Okay. That's that attack, and then with the third one... Yep. The third one is a 14, so that will miss.
Yep.
Okay, then that is going to be his turn. So basically he just comes up, his first blow glances off of you, his second one he maneuvers his sword around in a way that you're not expecting, and just darts it in, finding a weak spot in the seam of your armor, and then the third one glances off as well. And now it is your turn, Stevia.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to reach into a pouch and pull out a piece of jerky that I've used like a nail to inscribe a prayer to Asnala on, and eat it as a cast shield of faith, and the silver flame of her protection sprouts from my shield and kind of covers me with the shield as its like vertices, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. Then next up, it is the start of the round again. So really quickly, let me. Why don't I have this token?
It's me.
It is you.
Oh,
but
there's something
just
else. Got it.
yes, the shifting of the earth that you saw. You see this rocky, hulking figure dart up with these massive forearms, sort of pulling itself up out of the earth, and you can tell immediately that it is hostile to you. There's an earth elemental on the field now. And okay, now Sebastian, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, I'm going to hide once again. So I'll roll a stealth.
Mhm.
And that's 26. And then I'm going to peek around the corner. Oh wait, no wait, I can't do this. 30 feet, fuck. Never mind. I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay.
I'll shoot the person engaged with Stevia. And I will, instead of hiding, I'll use my scope to add +3 to it as a bonus action.
Okay.
I should have read and the sharpshooter. I'm doing it. 13.
13
This
does not
does
hit.
not hit. Okay. Do I get advantage because she's engaged? No, that's not right. Okay. That's my turn then.
Okay, sounds good. Next up, you notice some of his wounds heal up. Not all of them, but a few.
Damn.
And there we go. Next up... Oh, wait, no, that's too much. Sorry. I did some of his health on a piece of paper, so I did not take that into account. Okay. Then... He's at his right health now. Then it is Soren. It is your turn.
Okay. First off is gonna be a. Can't do that. Spiritual weapon. Ooh. Just around on that guy.
Okay.
It's not gonna hit, but next I'm gonna move here and make an attack.
Okay. Oof.
Is he wearing heavy armor?
Yes.
He's a mage, so okay. His AC drops by 1.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
And he takes, what is that? That's 10 plus 8. So he takes 18 points of damage. Are you proud of me?
I'm proud.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, Sybil. Sybil?
Oh, my microphone was muted. I'm very proud of you for doing that math. Anyway, I am going to cast Wrath of Nature. So that means the entire area around me. So I'm going to choose a point, I think, centering on him, and I'll draw the shape in a hot second. And it will give me that. It'll give me, like, animated stuff around the area. I don't know what I'm sorry. Still a little sleepy. So I don't believe I can attack this turn with it.
Okay.
But
do you want it to be... Which of these effects do you want it to be?
so you choose a point, the spirits become trees. Effect-wise, I think since there's more rock, I am going to have it be rock then.
Okay. All right, so it'll be the rock effect.
Okay.
Okay, sounds cool.
And you can trigger that as a bonus action.
Oh, it's true.
On
Also,
your
wouldn't
turn.
it be all the effects? Because it says I can cause... It's... There's a spell I haven't used before.
Okay, I think you can do one of them each turn, I think, looking at the verbiage
Yeah, okay.
of the first paragraph.
So I'm using my action to cast it, and then as a bonus action, I am going to cause a loose rock in the cube to launch at a creature you can see, and it's going to be this man. It's going to be the big man.
Okay. Can you make a spell attack roll?
Yeah, if I can get myself together. So sorry.
I actually think it is all of this stuff. It's just at different times of the turn.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's 15 plus 8, so 23.
23 will hit.
And then 3d8 on magical bludgeoning damage for 16 damage.
Okay, he will take 8.
And it must succeed on a strength saving throw.
And then your roots and bonds triggers too, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
23.
At the end of your turn.
He succeeds, so he does not fall prone. And then, yeah, I think so. Any area of ground covered with grass. So it seems like, so the grass in the undergrowth becomes difficult terrain, but
He's not
if
on
it's
the
not
grass.
covered with grass, yeah. And then at the start of my turn, it's not the start of my turn, and at the end of my turn, one creature of my choice that is on the ground in the cube must succeed on a strength saving throw again.
Okay, there's not really any. There's not a lot of roots or vines near him, so I will make it, but I'm going to say that he has advantage. Just because,
Fair.
like, this palm tree's root could try to do number on him, but it's just one.
But would it definitely hit him, right? How far does the cube go?
The cube is 60
60
feet
feet.
from a point. I just haven't created it yet.
All right. Well, so he got a natural 18, so he's gonna succeed on that. And
That's a cool
the
spell. I've never read all that before.
Big rock gets a 17, so that will be a success as well. Okay. Is that your turn, hun?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Then next up, it is the adjudicator's turn. He is going to lift his sword, and you hear the toll of a bell, like a clock tower bell. And then he is going to strike down on you, Soren.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
All right, that hits.
Okay, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Did we heal from that last fight we were in?
When was the last fight you were in?
In the cave. I think we did.
Oh, yeah.
I was
you,
at.
you took
I
a
started
long
at full
rest
this
after
time
that.
too.
You,
Got
took,
it, got
you
it.
took a long rest. You all camped. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Yes.
The DC is 15.
Ooh.
Okay, so you will take your damage first. So you take 14 points of slashing damage and an additional 8 points of slashing damage. So 22. And then you are transported 6 seconds into the future. Okay. Then, next up, it is... Oh, wait, no, he has one more attack. So he is going to use that, and he is going to attack Stevia. That is a 17, so that'll miss.
Nope.
Okay. Next up, it is... Stevia, it is your turn.
Okay. If I move here, when Soren comes back, would that be considered flanked? If he
Yeah.
comes back in that spot, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna step around him, move here, and attack him twice with batter. 13 on the first one, probably won't do it. 24 on the second.
24 will hit.
That plus 2d8 for holy weapon.
And is the
So-
2d8 radiant?
It is radiant.
Okay, so he will take none of the necrotic and half of the radiant.
Okay. So 13 points of damage. I'm not gonna do the save yet. I'll do it again. Oh no, yeah, I did it twice. Sorry. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Then next up, it is the elemental's turn, and the elemental is going to thunder up behind you, and is going to attempt to make its 2 attacks on you.
All right.
So that first one is going to be a slam that is only a 12 to hit, and the second one is a 25.
25 will hit.
Okay. And you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. That is the Earth Elemental's turn. Next up, we go back to the top of the order with Sebastian. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. And then I will throw my Shadow Blade at the Adjudicator.
Okay.
From the position I am in. And I'll do that sharp-shottedly. Fuck! My rolls are bad today. That's my turn.
All right, the Shadow Blade whizzes past his shoulder. Next up, Soren, at the end of your turn, you appear.
Okay.
And so to you, it was just like the blink of an eye. Any end of a turn effect you have, you can trigger, but anything that is specifically an action or a bonus action, you cannot.
I do want to. Can I retroactively, when he hit me, because I always forget about this, I have Wrath of the Storm, so he can take 2d8 lightning damage.
Yeah, when you disappeared, you left like a trail of your outline in lightning, and he took the damage. So does he have to make a save, or does he just take it?
No, he just takes it. I have
Gotcha.
5 of those I can do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he is...
Oh, wait, actually, he does have a dexterity saving throw. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. He got a nat 1, so no,
Okay.
he took the damage. But you pop in right here. And you lost 6 seconds, so I'm sorry, but you don't really have much to do.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
Next up, it is Sybil.
Sybil's a little surprised at the fact that her brother just disappeared and then now has reappeared, and she's like, okay. By the way, Wrath of Nature. At the beginning of my turn, each enemy within 10 feet of any tree in the cube must save on a dexterity saving throw. And if I'm not wrong, he's near a tree.
Well, I think there's only one tree. So
yes,
if
but
it's whipping branches, it's a palm tree. I guess it could do like a round the world motion and hit them both, so they can both.
Yeah.
They'll both
You ever
do
see a
it.
giraffe fight another giraffe? It does
Yeah.
that.
So okay, I'll do his dex save first, and then I will do the earth elemental. So what is the DC?
16.
All right, he got a nat 1 on dex again,
Nice.
and the tree, not the tree, the earth elemental, big galoot that he is, got a 16.
Okay, he does not get hit. Drake gets hit for 16.
All right, he takes 16.
Or I'm sorry,
points.
20. I rolled it, and that's it even says there. It's 20.
He is bloodied.
How could you? You're a human man, and a rock thing could dodge it. She's gonna shout at him. And hopefully that gives her brother Sebastian some bardic inspiration.
I'll take it. I need it.
And then I am going to cast Guardian of Faith. Guardian of Faith isn't a concentration spell, which is great for me because I am going to cast her 30 feet from me. And then I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith. I will also place her down.
What does Guardian of Faith look like? Is it you did Heyo right last time, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do Ara this time.
Yeah, I'm going to do her mom this time, Ara. So a giant figure of Ara appears. Yeah, that works. And so any hostile creature within 10 feet of the... So I would like it to be within 10 feet of both.
Sorry, I just set it down so that I could give you control really fast. So you can put it where you want now.
Yes. So I believe she's only 5 feet from... She's within 10 feet of both. Or... Nope. She's only... Yep, no, she's within 10 feet of both. And so any hostile creature that moves in a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So they technically did not move into it, but... so I don't think they get hit, but she's down there too. And that's my action. At the end of the turn, I still have I used up my bonus action on... can't think of the word. But anyway, bardic inspiration. So at the end of my turn, Roots and Vines, they both... he will have to roll again. Drake will have to roll again with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, he passed it with advantage.
Okay, and then that's the end of Sybil's turn.
Okay, sounds cool. Next up, it is Drake's turn. Drake is his last name, by the way.
His first name's Josh.
No, his first name is Halcyon.
his last name's Drake, then his first name's Greatest.
Wait, what was his sister's name?
His sister's name is Emma.
Damn.
Why?
Oh,
those are
some. Those could be some subtle Degrassi references right there. I don't know if this is some kind of Degrassi fanfic you've inserted into our game.
Is there
If
someone?
it is, I appreciate it.
Is there someone named Emma in Degrassi?
No.
This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
In TNG, in Degrassi TNG, there is an Emma who's the main character.
He wheels about and is going to slash at you with his sword. Stevia, that is a 25.
He wheels because he's Drake.
It's
And Degrassi.
Aaron says bit gulag.
That is
Fair enough.
15.
Fair enough, Aaron.
That's where I live.
15 slashing damage initially, and then an additional 5 slashing damage from that first one.
Okay.
Second attack, he is going to spin and is going to do the same to Soren. That is a critical hit on a 19.
And as a reaction, Sybil's just going to... Oh, wait, no, it's a critical, so we've decided. Never mind.
But you can do it on the damage, can't you?
That's true. Yes, I can. So I think she's going to shout, "Come on! Are you serious? Is this just over a grudge?" And use cutting words.
All right. So...
Two? Are you kidding me?
Okay, so you will take, with the cutting words applied, you take... You take 31 points of slashing damage, Soren. With the cutting words taking it down from 33. And then he is going to spin again, completing his arc, and try to hit you, Stevia. And he got a natural 1.
That hits.
It does?
Just kidding.
Wow.
No.
Okay. Next up, then, after his turn, it is Stevia. It is your turn.
All right. I am. Yeah, I'm gonna attack this dude twice. Angrily. Angry attack.
Ooh. Angry
You know.
attacks. In a
If I were-
Marvel movie, this is when you would start to win.
It's true.
I'm going to use my super strength harder.
17 on the first one.
Who you attacking?
Uh,
The Adjudicator?
Adjudicator.
That will not... doesn't quite make it. It's very
I
close.
was so close.
AC is lowered from Shield Tusk.
It was lowered from 19 to 18.
Okay, got it.
I was so close to using inspiration on that too, but that 17 might do it. Right, I'll make-
You can use it. That rule of inspiration basically makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well then that'll hit then. Guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can roll it to see how good you hit.
It's a D6 or D8?
D10.
D10. 8.
There you go. So a 25. So you solidly hit. Because you're so angry.
Yeah. So that's 10 plus 2 D8. Guess I could just roll 1 D8, huh?
Do 2.
Cut out the middleman.
Do 2, though. Yeah, because see, you got a 6 and a 7 instead of just 1 6.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a 7 instead of a 6. So there you go. So...
All right, that's attack number 1. Let's do that again. 25.
Yeah.
All right.
Another 10. Those are pretty angry attacks here, actually. Plus another 4.
All right.
And then I'm gonna second wind.
All right.
I think it's still just a D10 plus 5 fighter level, which is 9. So 20 points back. And you know what? I think I'm going to action surge as well.
Nice.
You can't technically.
Oh, can I not in the same time?
It's a bonus action to second
Is
wind.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'll let him know what's coming. But hey, next turn, buddy. You're getting action surged.
Get ready for the surge.
Just prepping for the surge now, baby.
Yeah, Danny Hux just went to Bloomington because you're about to get surged. That's
Also,
that's
I
just
technically
for
I
just
technically
me.
had advantage on both of those attacks as well. I forgot about that, but
That's I should actually go to a bit gulag for that because that is meaningless to anyone but
basically
me and
everyone
two
but
other
me.
people. I don't
Yeah.
even know if you're aware that every time we went to Bear's place, Danny would get a surge. But
Oh,
he would.
I've been to Bear's place with him.
Oh, well. Well, then I
I
hope
don't know
that he
if I
got.
noticed his drink though.
Oh, he didn't get it there. He got it at the gas station next to it.
Mm.
Anywho, Sebastian, it's your turn at the top of the order.
Okay. I'm gonna. I saw my brother get hit pretty hard, so I'm gonna move forward. Right about here, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to whoosh my sword back into my hand, and I'm gonna throw it at him again. And I'm gonna use it in a sharpshootery way. 12, and I'm gonna add a D10 to that. Add a D10. Oh, thank God.
All right.
That hits, right?
He casts
12 plus 9.
He casts shield as a reaction.
No, I'm fucking cast. No, I can't. Damn it.
Have you
Okay.
used a reaction?
Didn't I? A counter spell or counter?
Oh yeah.
Not counter spell.
Cutting
You know what I mean?
words.
Cutting words.
he-
Dang it! I'm sorry.
He throws up his free hand, and you just see the mask that you saw Naya wearing appear in like fire, and it stops the shadow blade.
Okay, that's my
And
turn.
That's your turn. Okay. Then next up, you all notice that he heals a little bit. A little bit more than he healed before. Let me figure that out. All right, there we go. And then I need... What type of saving throw is it?
4.
Sorry, you all. I'm kind of ill-prepared. I need Stevia to make a... Oh, no, you don't actually get to make a saving throw. Just have the spell cast on you. So you, Stevia, you start to feel your armor heating up. And then it becomes burning hot. And you take 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As your armor has been heated up. The metal of your armor is now smoldering. Burning red hot. Okay, then next up, Soren, it is your turn. Soren, you might be muted.
Logan, you're muted.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. On that point, I was just on right here. I'm going to cast Shatter at a 4th level.
Okay.
Is he counterspelling it?
He has not counterspelled it.
Okay. I'm using a Channel Divinity, so that deals... let's see. Uh, 40 damage, thunder, to both him and the Earth Elemental.
Okay. Okay, yeah. He is severely fucked up by that. The Earth Elemental does not look pretty.
Okay. And then bonus action, spiritual
wait.
weapon on Drake.
Hold on, I just realized. Vulnerable to thunder damage.
Ooh, because it rock.
the big boy. So, yup, he's bloodied, actually.
Yo.
Well, he gets
Okay.
to make a save though, doesn't he? Yeah.
On Shatter, yeah.
Yes. So Drake fails.
It's a con save.
Yep. Elemental though, nope, does not beat your DC. So yeah, bloodied. Sand is pouring out of its wounds. What else are you doing?
Spiritual weapon on Drake.
Okay. 24 will hit.
Just an extra 7 damage. It's no big deal.
Yeah, 7 damage. Okay. Then that is your turn. Next up, Sybil, it is your go.
Okay. Sybil is going to run 30 feet to get next to her spiritual guardian of Era, and she is going to use her. I can't remember which. I have to look up which sword thing it is. No. It's soul extending. Yeah, she's going to do a soul extending version of her rapier. A 9's not going to hit.
A 9 does not cut
Okay.
it, unfortunately. He bashes it away with his sword.
That's fine. But I am going to cast mass healing word at a third level, or I'm sorry, at a fourth level. And it should hit everyone that they need. Yeah, and that will be the end. My turn. Everybody gets 19 back. Oh, Wrath of Nature. Beginning and the ending of the turn thing. I'm
Okay,
going to link
so
it in.
the tree one,
Mhm.
dex save, gotta beat 16. He does... Tree does not. And then the...
Tree does not?
Tree does not. And then
You mean the
for
rock person?
Sorry, yeah. The Earth Elemental, he saves on the second one. The Earth Elemental saves on the second one. But
Okay.
the Rock Boy will take 14 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what type of damage is it?
Slash.
He's got resistance, so he takes 7. Okay. And next up, it is the Adjudicator's turn. He disappears in a silvery mist, appearing right
Of
here.
course he does.
Coward!
He is going to... I
He
feel
couldn't handle the surge.
I feel like you all know that that doesn't do anything to the enemies that you fight.
They know
they'd
what
much rather live as cowards.
We just haven't found the right combination of words.
You haven't fought a certain group of people, because why would you? How could you? Where they are in the world. He behind you, Sebastian, with his first attack. That is a 24 to hit. That hits. I know that it hits.
Oh yeah, that hits. Sorry, I was muted.
It's okay. You take 12 points of slashing damage and an additional 3 points of slashing damage. And then with his second attack, that is a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Hits.
Okay. You take 17 and an additional 5, so 22. And then with his third attack, that is a 26.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut the 22 in half.
Okay.
So it's 11.
Yep. And the third attack, you take, what is that? You take 12 points of slashing plus an additional 9 points. So 23.
Okay.
All right. And then no, wait, he's used his bonus action. Okay, so that is his turn. Stevia, it is your turn.
All right. This Earth Elemental, it's one size larger than me, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna grapple him.
All right. Hey, I'm a rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple him and press my hot armor up against its body.
Oh yeah, brother.
Gotta be well, 27. I don't have advantage on him.
Does not defeat you.
All right. So it's grappled.
Oh,
Which means...
actually, I apologize. You are wearing the weapon that is being heated. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I'm wearing the armor, right? Is it my armor or better?
It's the armor, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
18.
You do not have to try to take the armor off because it is too painful, but you do have disadvantage, actually. So the 27 stands.
Okay.
So you beat the Earth Elemental and you have it grappled.
All right, so we can move. We're going to do a little dance here. I'm going to drag him 15 feet towards the water. I'm going to go for a swim.
All right.
That's one of my attacks.
All right.
So I'm going to hit him with batter also.
You have disadvantage.
Okay. 19.
19 hits.
Do I still have Holy Weapon? Have you lost concentration on that? Sorry. Almost.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think we've rolled for it, so that was
I
my
don't
fault.
think I have it all. So let me
Uh,
let me just.
mean,
that would be.
You have advantage, and you the highest you have to beat is like a 12. Or no, wait, you did get one that was like 31. So yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it would be a lot of those. So let's
Yeah.
just say I don't have it anymore.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll take 8.
Well, takes the necrotic too.
Oh, yeah. Forgot. I'm not taking that yet. And, yeah, we'll make him make that save as well.
All right. What's your DC for it now?
It's proficiency 4 plus 9 plus. Sorry, bad at math. It's 17.
17. Okay. He passes, so he will just take the double necrotic damage.
All right.
Translates
Well,
to another 4.
I will get 6 of that back in health. Okay. And I'm going to action surge,
Okay.
which means we're going to move another 15 feet here. And I'm going to hit him again. With disadvantage, I guess. Although in the water, is it still too hot to bear? I guess that's magic, so.
Yeah. Now you're steaming up the water.
Cool. Is he taking it too, though, since I'm pressed against him?
No.
Okay. It's worth a shot. So for another 13.
Okay. All right.
And that's it.
Okay. Then next up, we go to the elemental.
I lose my sword.
Gotcha. The elemental is going to try to attack you.
Disadvantage, I believe.
Yep. So it's a nat 20, but instead it'll just be 24.
Yeah, it still hits.
Yeah. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And second attack, natural 1. So you do not get hit by the second one. Okay, that is
Right.
its turn. Then we go back to the top of the order. So Sebastian, it's your turn.
Yep. I'm going to disengage and go this way. And I'm going to shoot at the elemental.
Okay.
Because I'm worthless otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back, baby.
So
That's a lot of damage.
You shoot your crossbow bolt directly between the fingers that Stevia has like wrapped around one part of it, and Stevia, you feel like you are trying to like squeeze something so that you break it, and all of a sudden you do, as this crossbow bolt, like one of the what are they called? The pins that you hit with a hammer into a rock. One of those, a spike.
A python.
Yeah.
A python.
Like the bolt basically functions as the last one of those, and this earth elemental shatters into dust.
It died from 69 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Oh man, who's rock hard now? Jesus. And then I'll take my second shot at. No, I disengaged, so I'm going to go the other.
We just got banned on Twitch.
Yep. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Then next up, so Stevia, you take another 2d8 fire damage.
Okay.
You take 9 points of fire damage.
All right.
And he heals a little bit. And there we go. Next up, Soren, it is your turn.
All right. How is Sebastian doing on health?
I am less than half.
Okay.
I'm over half of my health points. I didn't mean it can be confusing. I'm good right now.
Okay. Sounds good. Fuck it. Call lightning at 6th level.
Hell yeah.
Counterspell.
Counterspell? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna see. He's doing it.
Can
Yeah.
Sybil?
Should
Can you
I?
counterspell his counterspell?
Do it.
He is casting it at 4th level.
Because I can deal a total of.
You deal all yours, right?
I can just do it at max damage, which is what I was planning on doing.
May I counterspell also at a 4th level?
Okay, so yeah, you counterspell his counterspell.
All right, sick. He takes 60 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Well, he succeeds on his saving throw.
Yeah, he takes 30 points of damage.
What about his concentration saving throw?
He does not have any concentration spells up.
Heat metal doesn't.
Heat metal is a
require
con spell.
Yeah, he does not have any concentration spells up.
Okay. I think there are probably other people nearby. That's why I put up the Spirit Guardians. My Spirit Guardian. Or Guardian of Faith, so. I am nervous.
And then I'm also gonna do. I have a healing spell somewhere. I have to.
You heal.
I have heal, but like that, I use my 6th level spell on that.
That's true.
Channel Divinity?
I'm just gonna do Shield of Faith on me, just in case.
Okay.
Stevie, how are you looking?
Mm,
No, you're getting pinged with heat.
could probably go a couple more rounds, honestly.
Okay.
But how are you looking wet?
Pretty snackified.
This is Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's happening in that beach right now.
Haven't showered in quite a while, so it's just doing me a world of good.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Sybil, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, you're 40 feet away from me. And spell magic is a range of 120 feet. If I cast a spell magic on Stevia, it'll, at a 3rd level.
Yeah, you would
It
get
will
rid
just-
of heat metal, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that
Okay.
as an action. So you no longer have heat metal.
Thank you.
No problem. And what do I want to do as my bonus action? Can I drop Wrath of Nature? That's not my bonus action, but I'm just going to drop it anyways because he's not going to come back in, it seems.
Yeah, you can.
And bonus action wise, I'm just going to look towards Sebastian and say, do that again.
Okay.
Okay.
Dark Inspiration again.
And then it is his turn, and he lifts his hand and says, "Not a grudge, but I do find you very annoying, my dear." And he is casting a spell.
Okay, to be fair, that was very patronizing.
And he is going to cast Fireball, centered right here. On this square. So I need all of the Erickson siblings to make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, that's a 4.
Hold on. It was just my turn, so I could counterspell again, couldn't I?
You could. What level would you like to counterspell? Because he is not casting it at 3rd level.
It would have to be at 3rd level, but I'm gonna try it anyways.
Okay. Can you roll a d20 plus your spell attack modifier? Because you might still do it. But I am also going to roll a counterspell.
8 plus 8 is 16. No.
Yeah, he is casting Fireball at a 7th level, so that would not do
Ooh.
it. I'm still going to mark off a counterspell from him, though, to be fair. In fairness, because I said I would do it. So he is losing a 5th level spell slot and a 7th level spell slot. Which brings him to no.
You know what? That actually does make me feel better, though.
Yeah. No spell slot.
Just knowing he can't cast more spells.
I mean, that's pretty huge, yeah. After he's out of spells, I think it hits okay, I guess. But
I think he hits pretty good.
yeah, I've had better.
Not as well as Stevia.
Well, he's been hitting better than me today.
Today.
I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration. Doesn't
You have a evasion too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But so I'm at 15 on my dex save.
Okay, that is a failure, so you will still take half from evasion. Yeah, so you all failed. So Sybil and Soren, you will take 48 points of fire damage.
I get to take half that because my armor gives me resistance to fire.
Nice.
That's right. And so you and Sebastian will take 24, and Sybil will take 48. And then with his...
Sebastian also got a 15, and I got a 15.
Yes, you both.
Yeah, but I have evasion, so that cuts mine in half.
Dang.
Sorry.
That's fine.
And then with his movement, he goes over here. All right. Next up, Stevia. It's your turn.
All right. I am going to... Let's see here. We're going to move to here, and as I move, I begin to kind of like lope on all 4 limbs, and hair sprouts from my neck especially, and my face elongates, and I become my wereline form, and make a loud roar in the direction of the educator. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Then I wish that we had like a Simbified version of your token. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I'll commission a furry artist.
They'll do it for pretty cheap. They have at least 4 lying around anyway.
Next up, Sebastian. It is your turn.
Yep, it is. I'm gonna jump back here and bonus action hide.
You bump into someone.
Oh, good. Do they hurt me?
No, but
okay.
You bump into someone and they are no longer invisible.
Who is it?
It is a white mask in a wizard robe.
Oh.
Knife that bitch. Sorry, I shouldn't say bitch. Knife that asshole.
I'm still going to bonus action hide.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah. Once he got muscular, I was like,
I'm just gonna say, oh hey, excuse me, and then I'm gonna.
All right, you will have advantage on your attack on him, despite the fact that you have. This is like a real. This is a spindly little wizard, so you
Yeah.
can. They're not gonna be enough to with that good of a stealth roll. They're like, I can't even tell when he's gonna attack. So if you want to attack the adjudicator, you can with advantage.
Okay, good. Or thank you.
Good, you piece of shit. That's
21.
Right. Yeah, 21. That's what it sounded like you were saying to me, Brian. And
39.
39. You shoot him, and your bolt pierces into one of his eye sockets. And he
I would never do that to a man.
he covers it up with his free hand, and he goes, "Ugh! Ugh!" And then he slowly
See Hassan, he can help.
he curls his fingers around the bolt and pulls it out.
Ew.
And you see
That's
he
much worse. That's
lifts
much worse.
the mask, and he bites his eyeball off of it, and then
Whoa.
lowers the mask. But he is severely fucked up.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right.
I'll just gonna duck back behind, but I can't hide again.
Okay. Next up, this white mask is going to climb to right here, and I
Is that
need.
trigger?
Is it just any movement within range, or is it moving within range?
It says any creature hostile that moves to a space within 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, then I guess she can attack.
Okay, needs a dexterity saving throw, or it takes 20 radiant damage, or it takes 10 radiant damage.
Okay, it was a 15.
That fails because I have 16 DC, so it takes 20 radiant damage.
Okay, yeah, bloodied. But I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Soren.
Okay.
Can I take a shot too?
Yeah, you would be able to. Okay, you succeed, no problem.
Kill this wizard.
It's only 11 damage. It's not the sneak attack.
Well, you can't make a.
It's not advantage. I don't know why I said that.
You can't make a opportunity attack with a ranged weapon. Wait, can you with crossbow expert? I guess.
thought I
Yeah, with crossbow expert. Okay, yeah, sure. So 11 damage. Yeah, I mean not dead, but fucked up.
No, it actually doesn't say that. So you're right. I don't know why that.
I feel like it's fine.
He's an expert at crossbows.
You
I
guys,
think
like
Ben's giving it to you because Sebastian, you politely bumped into him and you said, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
you guys know that guys know Clint Eastwood by the Gorillas.
Yeah. How else is he gonna do crossbow kata?
Yeah.
Like he can't do opportunity attacks.
And Khalid is gonna do Jim Kata. He's gonna keep looking at the camera while he's fighting people.
Jim Cotta. Jesus Christ, I'm gone.
Gulag.
Gulag's getting
Gulag.
Brian, that joke was specifically for you.
And I loved it. I loved it.
All right, but gets here, tries to cast Hold Person on Soren, and it does not work. So Soren, it is your turn.
I just want to turn to look at him as the storm is going on above me. Just like tilt my head to the side and call lightning on that rock.
Okay.
Directly on top of him like a Looney Tunes character.
Okay. Let me dex saving throw. That is a nat 2. So you see the skeleton of this white mask as he fills up with lightning, and he is dead.
I played the xylophone.
Stevia, your heat metal is extra dead.
You forgot I dispelled it?
Double dead.
I know. I just was explaining something. It'll make sense. It'll make sense in a moment. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
Healing word, since I don't think I can do prayer of healing because it's a
Yeah, I think it's too high.
ritual.
Oh.
No, it's a second level spell. It just takes
It's
10
10
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I wouldn't have count. I don't think that's okay to
Yeah.
count 2 bonus actions. So, yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, healing word.
It'd have to be healing word. Yeah. On. Let's go. Sybil
God bless your soul.
at 4th level.
God bless your soul.
Alrighty. And then, Sybil,
you.
it is your turn.
I was also going to mass. I was going to. Okay, bonus action, mass healing word again. This time at a 3rd level. So I get an extra 14, but everybody else gets just 14. And do I want to attack him or do I want to keep healing? I kind of want to keep healing.
He is on his very, very last legs. If you want.
Oh, fine! I'm gonna
so.
guiding bolt this motherfucker at 2nd level. 21.
That hits.
Yes. For 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage halved is 4. How do you kill your long-standing counterspell rival?
So Sybil's just going to hold her fingers out, spirit gun style.
I have an idea, but I want you. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
My idea was that he would try to counterspell your guiding bolt, but then you would automatically counterspell his counterspell, and then whatever happens now happens.
It's a Dragon Ball beam struggle.
Yeah.
And then she it's very similar to the spirit gun. So a little ball forms, and then suddenly it bursts out from like the tips of her fingers, and it strikes him in the other eye.
Ooh.
Da, 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 da,
You
da.
just see, as he is falling back, you just see the mask has, like, cracked into 20 pieces, and he falls down, and his body begins to shrink. And then, I'm not going to put the token on the map, because that's just a waste of my time, but another white mask appears right here, and she falls over dead. And you just beat the adjudicator.
I got her.
We've been claimed. We're gonna go on our 5-minute break, so we'll be back at 7:36.
All right.
See you soon.
Right.
Bye. Okay. I need to go get water.
I am going to go to the
Go to the
bathroom.
bathroom.
alone. That would be such
Yeah, that was my first thought. Like,
Yeah.
why doesn't he have a support squad?
Well, because I wanted the fight to be the exact length that it was, and not an hour longer.
Yeah. Well, it was like we kicked his ass when he fought us alone.
Well, when he fought you all with wyverns.
Yeah. Like, come on.
It's an issue where if someone fights you all and Soren is outside, the fight is exponentially harder for them.
Yeah, we still kind of kicked his ass. I ended that fight with 130 hit points, so.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead.
I will be once I shift back. Well, I have almost half health.
Sorry, I kept missing, guys. It's weird having another eye.
Yeah, it's just growing pains. Anyway, we're back into it. You all have just defeated the Adjudicator. His body has shrunken down, but you can see that it's kind of smoldering.
that was his last word.
Smoldering. No, I just mean there's smoke coming off of it. His skin
I
is
was just
burned.
imagine him making that sound, and that's the last sound he ever made.
Smoldering.
Sybil's going to walk over to his body.
Too hot to handle. And then he dies.
Pee on it, pee on it, pee on it.
And she's just gonna start rifling through his shit.
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
I'm not gonna pee on him. That's gross.
He
got my
kind of
revenge.
deserves it, though.
Then you pee on him.
Maybe
Once I'm
I
done
will.
with this.
All right,
9.
so the initial thing that you notice is that he looks like he is a man of mixed ancestry. He is a half-elf, and it looks like he is half Daceron and half Southern Hallandorian. That's just it's a fun little fact. I have an image of his face that I'm just going to use for a different character later on, so I'm not going to use it now because he's dead. But you also find his sword is still there, the Chrono sword that he has. It is a very interesting sword. The hilt of it is basically this plain bronze, but then there is a diamond in the pommel, which makes it look a lot more appeasing. But then also, when you look at the blade, it's very subtle, but if you keep staring at it every 6 seconds, the blade becomes darker. And you remember that when you were fighting him, I didn't describe it this time, and I don't actually know if I described it last time, but when it was being swung in an attack, the blade would turn from the silvery metal color into the color of night, and you would be able to see stars shining in the blade of the sword.
Wow.
And you also find, going through his things, you find a locket. It has a picture of what you can assume is a young him and a young girl who looks very similar to him. You also find a packet of letters. It basically is just 2 specific merchants by the looks of it, and it is these really strange things that are being asked for. It's this exact I need this exact quantity of quail eggs. Do not try to fuck me on these quail eggs. You also find what appears to be a onyx circlet, which a rest would tell you what it does. That was underneath his mask.
I know a guy who can deliver those letters. Search his body.
On them, you don't really find anything. They seem like they came here for one purpose, not as killing you all if you did not take the deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I just take one of the masks as a trophy?
Yeah.
Just like a shattered mask and like hang it from a belt.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted to poop in this guy's mask and put it back on.
Well, his mask is the one that shattered. What were you
Sybil's
gonna
gonna
Oh yeah, that's right.
go away.
I can say I can't. If I can't poop in the mask, it's
Shattered, turned to dust. Just kind of died.
All right, I'll hold it.
Broke down, shat, and shattered.
I guess my wearline form doesn't have any poop ready, probably. So.
Yeah, that's definitely why. That's
Kind of justified somehow. You know?
yeah. Look, it's what your character would do. I get it. Anything else you all want to do here, or do you want to make your way over to the filtering station?
Filtering station.
Hit the rickety.
Okay.
You guys want to do a short rest real quick?
Actually, that sounds
Yeah.
like a great idea.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys do that. I'm gonna scout ahead for. I guess I'll go half an hour scouting ahead and half an hour back in my wearline form.
Here, take my bird. Don't eat it.
You better fly fast, buddy.
No, it does.
Oh, no. Stevie is a were. What's it? Sylvester.
And a werewolf.
A were Sylvester. Okay, then you all will take a short rest, so you can use.
So sorry, my Song of Rest was terrible. It's a 1.
That's okay, but you all can use any of your hit dice. I'll go ahead and tell you what the Onyx Circlet enables you to do. It is essentially, it lets the person who is wearing it basically cast message at will without speaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a psychic
Dang, that's
linker
cool.
to anyone within 100 feet.
Sybil's gonna put it on.
Okay. Stevia, what you see going ahead, you do not find any other white mask people.
Yeah.
When you go about 30 minutes out, you can see that if you traveled for about another hour, you would make it to a filter station. There is this massive, like, building that almost crosses the entire river, and then there are walls that dam up the rest of the river. And then you can see that there is a secondary canal that is basically carved around it, and you remember something that Hassan said, and you realize, oh, that's how the ships go through.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come back and report to everyone that we're pretty close. What to expect.
Okay. Then you all make it to the filler station. So you keep going after your rest, and you find that on one of the walls, the one from the Ursamere side, there is a bridge that goes over and onto the walls of the filling station. When you look in, you see that there are basically these massive, like, rudders in it that are all at different heights and are all rotating so that they basically churn the water that's inside. And then you see there are these different grates and pipes scattered all around this massive contraption. And when you get here, you see that Hassan has basically been sampling these different waters, and he is looking over this massive scroll that he has. He has like 8 beakers of water in front of him, and he is looking over this big-ass scroll that he's got.
Hi.
Oh, hey there. Good of you all to join me. I'm sorry. I thought that you would be here a little earlier, so I went ahead and got started. I think I might know what the issue is.
Great. Sorry, we got held up by somebody.
Oh, was it my brother? Did he try and tell you some of his other poems? Some of the ones about Janine?
No, I just killed my personal villain.
I wish.
Oh.
No, he already told us the Janine poems when you went to go get stuff for the eye.
Oh, right. Well, I apologize.
Yeah, he's very sad.
He's very sad. He's very talented, but he's very sad, and sometimes it can kind of bring you down. Well, you killed somebody, you say, Sybil?
Nope. Awfully tight-lipped about it now.
She meant with a performance,
Oh,
musical
well,
performance. Yeah.
Hey, congratulations. Anyway, come and take a look at what I've been looking at here.
Yes, I see.
All right. So, and when you look, you can see that what he has is actually like a. You see that he has a tail as one scroll, and it is on top of a painting. And the painting is a man, clearly a person of the Sedun Desert, Sedun tribe member, who is wrangling a snake, and basically has the snake like a rope, and has their hand right behind the snake's head. And it looks like they are squeezing the snake so that it is vomiting up a river. And you can see that as the river gets closer, like there are these small cities, and you can tell that this is like the myth of the Ephelet River, how it was created.
Nice. I love Mad Magazine. Let me see that.
And what you also see is there are different rocks that the water is rushing over, and one of them is like the bit of it that goes above the water is yellow, but beneath the water, the blue water is making it green.
Yeah, I would love to get a hold to that snake meat. Is that what you're talking about?
No. So when me and the when we were constructing this, part of what we were doing, we found actually right where this station is, right where it used to be, there was a large deposit of limlac, and gosh, I really hope that this has come up for you all before, because it's come up for everybody else. Limlac is basically this mineral that, when it's ground into dust, can fill as like 1 ounce of limlac powder can work as the material components for like most spells. That includes really high-end stuff, even. And my intention was to leave it where it was. I'm not a man of spells. I don't twist arcane. I don't tread the light fantastic. But unfortunately, this my work coincided with the Emir of the Stone, and he was very happy to come across a deposit of limlac, and so it was removed from the river. And I have a distinct feeling that that is what was meant to go to your grotto. It's just a little bit of this.
Y'all already ate all the snake meat.
In a sense, Stevia, yes. In a sense, we've eaten all of the snake meat that should have gone to those nice fish in the grotto upstream. What I assume, limlac powder is very strange. It grows. There's no rhyme or reason to why it grows the way that it does, but I do know that, like all sorts of magical things, with enough study, you can find a reason. I was hoping this grotto, there's probably limlac there. I was thinking that if you all could get me some, I could find a way to recreate it or put it back where it's meant to be, here. And that way, the right stuff would be getting to these fish, and we wouldn't have to divert the river any. But that would require you all to go to the grotto I don't want to get that far from the city. If you understand.
I mean, we can do it. I don't know why we would understand why you don't want to leave the city.
Oh, danger.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
Are more of them snakes out there?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a carrot out of my bag and give it to Stevia.
I hope we find one. Oh, thank you.
You're not yourself without a carrot.
Did I tell you that it's Goliath season here in Ursumer? I'm gonna stay here. I think that I can. I don't know. There might be enough residue on some of these walls. We didn't take it out right away. I'm gonna try to scrape some in and see if I can shoot it downstream. If you catch my meaning. But if you
I've
all,
been there. Oh, nothing. Sorry.
is this another walking on carpet situation?
Yes, this is another Yornism.
Is another riding
sorry.
carpet? Well, I think you all should really ride that carpet.
You
Get on
know
your way.
you're Yornish when.
When your sword rack still has the blood of your enemies, you might be yours.
Here's your sign.
All right, let's go, tater salad.
You look at a plow
Let's get-
and say, "Wow,
let's get her
that's
done."
a weird axe." You might be Yornish.
Hi. I'm Lyrics the Bricklayer, and I like to say completer.
Completer.
The best part about all this is Aaron's so mad.
I think he's just writing this down in his small notebook to bring up to my supervisor, which is Aaron. So
It's a 1-inch by 2-inch notebook. That's awesome.
yeah. There's something so sinister to me, not to get off topic, but there is something so sinister to me about like a toady character or like a hall monitor-esque character writing things in like a small notepad. It's just, I don't know. It's very.
I think the tinier the notebook, the better. Really,
Yeah.
The more evil. It's like
The
3
more
letters.
writing they have to do, the worse
3 letters
they
per
seem.
page. They just like write 3 letters and turn the page.
Anyway, you all walk along the river, and you find, as you
There's
are
2 of them.
going, that there's sort of this strange atmosphere as you get close to this low wall of rock. And I will let you know that this it just looks kind of like a small rock outcrop that goes about 12 feet in the air. But as you get closer, you realize that you can hear water rolling in and out. And you see that when water rolls in through a small sort of dip along the bank of the river, it seems to be changing color into an almost silvery amount. And there is a way that it looks like you can actually dip in and try to get underneath this rock face.
Can I fit under there?
Yeah. It's about 8 feet, the overhang.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go check for snake meat.
Oh, okay.
Stevia, as you get closer, you begin to hear a sort of ethereal, elven tune.
It's singing snakes. What was it saying? I know Elvish. I'm pretty sure. I do.
Yeah, you do know, and what it is basically, it sounds like a lullaby.
All right. Well, have they changed in tone? Have they heard that I'm here?
You are not trying to be very
Yeah,
sneaky.
I haven't been trying to be stealthy.
And it seems like they've probably registered. It sounded like, you know how You know how if you've ever worked at a call center, your manager lies to you and says that people can tell if you're smiling over the phone?
God damn it!
It's you.
I just got a $25 like gift card for being able to smile over the phone. So yes, I do know what you're talking about, Ben, and I hate you.
We call it smoning, I think, is
Ugh.
what we refer to it as.
But you hear that sort of tone, like you heard a neutral expression singing go to a smile in singing.
Well, I guess everyone else here's a 2 now. Close enough.
Yeah, everybody else can hear it when they move
Nope,
up.
dude, that's just you. I
And
don't
so
hear anything.
the lullaby is, you can tell from the pattern it's a lullaby. It is not a lullaby that you have ever heard. When you all get closer, half elves, you cannot you recognize the fact that it's a lullaby, just as Stevie did, but this is not like a elvish song that you are familiar with. This is a distinct thing, and it sounds really old-fashioned to your ears. It's just like "Sleep, My Baby," that sort of vibe.
This could be just a decent person down here collecting water, or this could be kind of creepy. I don't know. What y'all think?
Kind of scared of it.
Seems a little weird, yeah?
I mean, it's not the lullaby our mom sung to us, but it's definitely one. It doesn't sound, I don't know. It's not that creepy to me. It's not like a demented child singing it.
It is not. There is a strong maturity vibe to the voice that is singing.
Oh hell yeah, I love matures. Let's go.
Oh, no. I was half a second earlier saying, nope, don't say that.
Oh, that's what I'm here for.
All right, and okay, so you all try to make your way in.
Mhm.
Okay, so you step into the silvery water, Stevia, and you feel yourself moving, and you realize that you are now walking on top of the water.
I'm walking on water. Well,
Does it feel
And
good?
you
come on in, y'all. The water's fine.
turn the corner, and what you can see is a woman. She looks like she is about 20, and she is dancing with a water man. Like, it looks like a man made out of water. Both of them have high elf features, sort of
So,
ethereal, extremely powerful cheekbone deal. But both of them have, their ears are much, much longer and pointier than most elves that you see regularly.
so more of a barely legal than a mature, then, huh?
Hell yeah.
And they
Let's keep that going.
are dancing, doing a sort of slow dance waltz with a lot of like spins and moves and stops in that sort of "I walked with you once upon a dream" way. But when they see you, you notice the water man sort of lets go of the dance, and he takes a few steps away from her, and then you see he bows very dramatically, and then there is a splash of water. Boom. And now she alone stands here, and she walks to sort of right here. And you notice that she is wearing just this very simple white dress, but each time that you all look at it, like it seems to sort of change. It is like going from a simple white dress to like a matronly dress, and then it changes into like the most fashionable dress that you would see in Hallandor at the moment, and it keeps sort of changing and just like changing its length, changing its style. The hem is shifting, and it's all very gradual. It's not happening like right away, but it just seems like as you sort of pay attention to her, it just seems to be moving.
I think it's blue and white. I think it's blue and white.
Who has the highest medicine score?
Not me.
-4.
-4. Wow.
I have a 5.
Yeah, I have a 2.
Alright, Soren. Okay, so you know that you can tell that she is a high elf based on the fact that her frame is a little bit narrower than a wood elf's would be, and she has the like severe cheekbone thing that high elves have instead of wood elves. What you can tell, however, is that strangely she is done aging, even though she looks like she is only 20. Most elves, wood elves, and high elves, that happens at 25. Like, that's the physical age that they stop aging. She's also barefoot, you all have seen. And then she, as you all regard her, she just smiles. Hello, come in. Please, welcome.
Is this your home?
Oh no, but it is a favorite place of mine. I come here sometimes to speak with the spirits and speak with the animals herein.
You ever talk to Snala?
Who?
God.
Esnala, you ever talk to her? She's a spirit, sorta. You can talk to her though. I can
She's
teach
a
you.
god.
I have not. Oh, a god. No,
Yeah.
I have not spoken to her.
Yeah.
I would like to.
Maybe you should try. Yeah, I'm sure I could hook you up.
I appreciate it, friend. Might I inquire about your all's names and your reason for coming to this place?
I'm Sybil. We came here. Why did we come here again?
The fish are dying.
Here to restore the
Oh.
natural order of things.
Yes, the fish are dying. That is very sad. You all are Thorns, correct?
That's right.
How do
Oh,
you know?
then I must confess. Oh, I founded your order.
What?
Really?
Yes. And she lifts her chin, and you can see that she has going from like the square part of the jaw towards the chin. She has this long streak on one side, the same on the other, and then she has a crescent moon right beneath her chin in the same color as you all do. Yes, few thousand years ago. And I will confess that I know your names. I just don't know which of you is which.
Are we supposed to bow to you?
Oh, no, no, that would make me very uncomfortable. I'm not
Okay, cool.
not my sister.
Do you think it'd be fun if you guessed who of us was who?
Well, I know that she is Sybil, so that would make you Stevia.
Yeah.
And then she points at Soren. And this must be the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. Sebastian, the dragon slayer.
No. Wrong.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm Soren. Hi.
right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Is Sebastian hiding?
Seem to have lost track of Sebastian. He gets a little shy sometimes.
I'm
So.
gonna. I cast silent image and make myself look real buff. Hey, hey, what up? How's it going?
Is he still like the same height and it's not proportional?
It's not proportional at all. I look like a machop or a machoke.
Yeah, I look like a Machop.
Yeah. This is Sebastian, the Dragon Slayer, the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. And I go to like pat him on the muscle, but my hand goes through the muscle.
How dare you?
Well, we will be needing Dragon Slayers soon. As I said, I confess that I knew of you, of course. I'm happy that you have come here. This is kismet, I suppose.
Who's your sister?
Are there Jewish people in the sunken world?
Well, no. Just as there are not Christian people or Buddhist people or
Oh, sorry, Kismet had me question.
strange question to ask me, Stevia.
She's out of character.
A question that makes me unsure of how to respond.
I'm just confused by Kismet, all right?
I thought that Kismet, fate. Fate, strange. My sister's name is Janessa. She is treated as a god by those she chooses to stay among.
Does that name mean anything to us?
Yep.
Three of you are from Dasaro, so it possibly could. If you make a high enough history check, either of you two
which
younger
three of us?
Harrisons.
Okay.
You are also from Dasaro, but
Okay.
I don't think you would know. Okay, so Sybil, you know that the gentleman who went the furthest into a legendary forest that no one is supposed to go into because they will die, the person who went the furthest into it, the Githiat forest, came out and mentioned that he saw a name carved in Elvish that said Janissa the Liar.
Isn't she like the liar?
Oh, I
Sybil,
suppose
you can't.
No. I just want to clarify. I'm sorry, Ben. I just want to clarify.
it says Janissa the Liar.
Okay. Oh, isn't she? I mean, I've heard of her.
Oh, are you all? You are not from the Githiat forest, surely?
Not that I know of. But no. There's just a story about your sister, and I guess, doesn't paint her in the best light. Well, not about her, but she's mentioned.
Well, I am sure that it is from the peoples of the tribes who do not worship her as a god. She has told me when we speak that they come into conflict very often about the subject. My siblings and I we have lived quite a long time. There has been a great deal of time to do things and set things in motion, including the founding of the Thorns, other orders scattered across Walharn.
You said your sister's a god?
In a way, she is.
Are you a
worshipped.
god?
No, I am an in-between, and she smiles. An intermediary between the mortal and the spiritual. I am not touched by the divine, and I do not wish to be. Janessa did not wish to be at first either, but it simply happened, and now there is no going back.
You said you had other siblings?
Yes.
Are they divine?
No. Janessa
Just
is the only
Jennifer.
one who chose to stay in one place.
I see.
Less of a choice and more of a sacrifice. But I believe that someone will be speaking to her soon. Someone that you will be meeting very soon. Are you aware of what is happening? That two old gods, two things very touched by the divine, have dark intentions for your world?
Well, yeah, we've met Naya.
That
Are
is...
you talking about the Eternal Dragon as the other one?
Yes. And she smiles and looks at you. Yes, indeed. The Eternal Dragon. They were allies in the War of Flame. In truth, I was their ally as well. But when the war was over, the Eternal Dragon fled in... He was cleft in twain and flew off beyond this planet's atmosphere. Naya, instead, was imprisoned to ensure that the soldiers of iron were bound and not allowed to roam free. They are both going to act soon. The Eternal Dragon shall be here in a matter of weeks, and before that, 5 of his children intend to come here first. One has already struck, and you have already killed it with the assistance of others. But they are a difficult bunch to handle. I wonder if you would be willing to cooperate with what my family and I have been hoping to enact should this occur. This has happened much sooner than we thought that it would. We thought that the giants would live on.
I was gonna ask if we could count on you to be an ally again, as it seems you were first go around.
I was allied with Naya, with Alcibiades, the 2 generals of the old gods. She puts her hand on her chest. My family, we are the Elder Blood Elves. We were the first mortal beings created. There was, before we were made, the beings that had just reached godhood looked at the world that they had created and chose to initially divide the land up by heritage. They were, in those days, pantheons of different races. There were orc gods and human gods, not as the gods are now, malleable and taking the form of whoever it is that worships them. The chief elven god, a friend of Naya and Alcibiades, he sought to give the elves more land, more resources than any other peoples. And for his treachery in trying to do so under the cover of deceit, he was killed. From his blood sprung my family, and we were given the task of ensuring that all mortal elves were not given such harsh advantages. And despite the facts that our first masters are gone, in some ways we have maintained this vigil, and in other ways we have, and she smiles, certainly not. But this time, and she looks at you, I assure you that all of us are on the side of mortals and new gods.
Hmm.
Uh,
I know of where
It's heavy, man.
a strike will come. A dragon is going to attack north of here soon.
The Eternal Dragon?
No, no, one of his children shall arrive as a herald of her father. You all could kill this dragon.
If we kill this dragon, do you think we have a chance at stopping Naya?
Yes. You have a chance of stopping Naya and the Eternal Dragon, but you will need what rests in the Giant's Mountain. You will need the gift that rests there. Only then will the prophecy of Kellam Or come true.
okay, that was mentioned earlier, and nobody really and the person didn't really explain it. Do you mind explaining it?
Oh, of course. I'm just going to go to the bathroom first. She doesn't say that, but I do.
Okay.
You know what? I've been holding it too. So
Please don't pee in this river. Please don't pee in this river.
Go outside. Do it outside, Stevia.
it's just gonna
Outside
bounce.
the river.
It's just gonna bounce off if I
No,
do it.
no, I'm
No.
downstream. No,
I
no.
I tried dragging Stevia out.
I kind of want to see what'll happen if I pee on the bouncy water, but
Oh,
Well, this lady's not talking to us. Do you think we can find that stuff to save the fish? I feel like we should save the fish.
yeah.
Why do we always have to fight dragons? Can't we just save fish?
What was the stuff? Fooly cooly, what do we have to find?
Oh, I forgot what it's called.
Little L something. I have never heard of it.
Yeah. I think it might be a Lion's Hope and a Team One thing, because we've never heard of it.
I am back. No, the
Oh, hi.
Don't worry, the prophecy of Kellam Or was something that each group individually walked away from at least once.
Oh
No,
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 we were
no,
just
no,
talking
we're
about
talking about
the fish scum.
Yeah.
What?
The stuff we need to save the fish.
Oh, Limlac powder, yeah.
Yeah,
Limlac.
Limlac,
Yeah.
okay.
Logan and I have never heard of it.
Yeah, never, not once.
Oh. Yeah, Lions and Team 1 have both interacted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay. Is everybody here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, the prophecy of Kellam Or. Would one of you all like to read it, or would you like me to read it as her?
I'd like to hear the puppet master read it.
Nope, he's gone. He got killed. He didn't get enough money, and one of his debt collectors came and killed him.
He couldn't afford. He bought a new puppet with all kind of mechanical part, and it didn't work.
Yeah. All right, I will read it, and I'm just gonna read it in my normal voice, and then I will make it so that you all can see the document.
Okay.
In days beneath a shaken sky, when walkers' long legs stop and die, from twisted faith and differing path, shaken by the heavens and white birds' wrath, up comes the hammer at the dawn of a new age, like twisting fire beneath the sparking clouds. springs laughter and thunder with the turning page, as dragons' wings beat back the shrouds. Come then will the elf not elf, neath banner of fire and strife and image of self, strider of dunes and guider of souls, reborn in ashes among the coals. Come 5 fingers curled as hands to a thundery field, against giant slayers who refuse to yield, the kestrels of fire soaring high above, battling ever be in the age of the house of the dove. For the long-horned elk guides the scaleless blind into the garden old and ancient which none could find, an hour of snow and winter crashing down like frost, in which coils the beetle of what is gained and what is lost. Rage does an old word whispered but remembered. Fall does the rising rush of glimmering-edged faces of kings. In blasted crop and mountains old where the world was embered, lurk and birth the ancient fair, evil, and silent things. Reborn is Kellam Or, the first hero born of half-done deed. Twisting spiders beckon them on to the new world that they seed. Fretting through their blood not elder, stand resolute and proud. If then do all that's left of our blood sing their name in loud. O blower of horns, O golden axe, O shadow of the phoenix, reborn again our favored child when touch do they the burning blade. From pit and royal blood they spring, jolly and woesome tune they sing. Dragon, hammer, heaven, storm, egg, all aside before the once again. That is the prophecy of Kellamore.
That was rad.
I like the part about the egg a whole lot.
I don't think you can eat this egg.
We'll see.
I know you'll definitely try. I'm just saying it might not work.
All right, and you all can see it. And I sure hope that people recognized some elements of it.
Yeah. No, Ben, I haven't been paying attention for a whole year.
Where are we?
You all are in. So you're in a world called Loden, and you're on a continent called Wolharn. And so to take you back, the Zeshan Empire. That's just the current name. No, I'm just joking. You're in Ursumer, and you're in the Silver Spring Grotto. But she reads that out to you, and also you all feel something move in your pack, and you have it all written down.
Oh, it's my egg.
Look at it in.
What if it like a Kinder egg is in there and you have to like open it, eat the chocolate, and
you
then
eat all the
there's
chocolate, and there's a little capsule, and Stevia starts choking on it.
No, I could swallow it. I'm pretty sure.
She threw it all in whole.
Yeah, I don't think I would have trouble getting that down.
Prophecy was a strange one. It was given to us by the eldest of the elder blood, our sister. She, at the end of the war, gave up her own life, and in her dying breath, told us this. We did not know which of the mortal heroes was Kellam Or, but we have kept a vigil to see who it could be. Which of the heroes in the War of Flame could make the difference. Now, unfortunately, there are 17 heroes that we whittled the list down to that could be reborn as different aspects of themselves. So,
yeah, that's a lot.
yes, there were many on on the side of mortals that were very brave and powerful.
So we're connected to this, or we're helping fulfill it?
I think you are both.
Okay.
I'm going to hold up Batter and ask, hey, you maybe recognize this Is this perhaps a weapon of one of your allies?
Oh, one of our enemies at the time, but yes. The first paladin of a new god wielded this. He used it to
Interesting.
bring down the gates of the final citadel.
Do you maybe would you know what I would have to do to unlock the full potential of his weapon?
I do.
Could you tell me?
Do any of you have a knife?
Yeah, several.
Yeah, I think we probably all would have. At least like
We
a-
all just pull out a knife.
Yeah, yeah. All of us have like
Right.
4 knives, just pulling them out.
Be prepared, you know.
This is the standard Thorns issue. Yes, if I can have that, and if you don't mind holding Batterer out.
Sure, I'll do it.
And she takes her hand and cuts a deep gash and lets her blood fall onto Batterer. And when she does, Batterer begins to smoke. And parts of the black metal of Batterer start to, like, sizzle. And the blackness starts to, like, drip off of it and away. As if it is being washed, like, super quickly. You see most of the hammer remains the same black steel, but now there are, like, just these bands of silver and gold over the head of the warhammer at different places. And then along the handle of it, where you actually hold it, you see that there is a section of it that is ebony, not metal. And Batterer, in your mind, goes, "Yes!"
Wow, Batter, you're looking great, buddy.
Can I hear Batterer now because I have the circlet on?
No, but you do hear Stevia reply.
Do we see like Batterer shake a little bit
Yeah, you like,
with excitement?
but more like a dog,
Yeah.
getting water off. No, it seems like Batterer. It might be Stevia. It might be Batterer. It might be just like the air moving in the steam of the black parts, like slurping off. But
Slurp.
yeah, slurping. But Batterer sort of shakes for a moment. But Stevia, you feel like you now have the perfect version of Batterer.
Wow, thank you so much. I hope I can also live up to the legacy of that first paladin, because I'm kind of trying to do that myself. So I hope I hope I can live up to their legacy. Batter, you gonna help me? You help guide me on that path?
Verily.
All right. See you immediately end.
Yes, I'm glad that I could help you with that. And she shakes her hand, and you just see the wound close up.
I have a question too.
Yes.
You might have some answer. Right before we met Naya the first time, I got hit by lightning, and ever since I have other abilities that aren't from my god. That ring any bells?
Yes, that was the god who protected the giants while they lived. It was a trick that he pulled to attempt to assist his cousin, brother. I don't remember the way that it works, but if yeah, I'll send you the stats for better. Like
Yeah. That's cool.
But she says the storm clouds that protected our planet from the sight of the eternal dragon, they have disappeared because the storm father is dead. When he died, a part of the storm that he carried in his heart was shared between all who are touched by the tempest and lightning. You hold a bit of a god in your heart now. It might not be your god, but I'm sure that your god is fine with it, as he continues to bless you.
Well, it's a she, but
I was speaking to Soren.
oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm just hungry. You gotta forgive me.
But I believe that the purpose of it is so that you would be able to help the Night Wolf, the cousin, brother, friend of the Stormfather. It is he who is meant to make the eternal dragon mortal, make death a possibility.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat a pear and a carrot together.
Ooh,
One bite.
like a ratatouille.
Yep.
Oh, that was the one. One a night. You get one a night, Ben.
The joke that I made earlier that I don't remember was way better. But
It was The Office. Jim caught us. Sorry.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was an amazing joke. That was great.
It was. Sorry.
I'm not gonna move off of that one.
That one made me mad because I hate Jim so much.
The woman in front of you says, "By the way,
I love Jim.
I'm a big Jim fan. My name is
We can talk about it later.
is Fulhara.
Earl.
My name is Earl, correct. Erickson's, I accidentally interfered and killed your mother. I need to make it right and cross it off of my list. Not really. That was a joke.
Oh, bazinga.
My name is Fulhara.
It's a pleasure. I'm Stevia. I don't think I actually said that earlier. So.
There is something waiting for one of you. One of the Ericksons. It was called... She's struggling to remember the name for it in Elvish. The Dead Man's Blade? It was a human weapon that they used against us, the elves. It was wielded by your father, and it can only be removed by one of his children, from where it keeps the giant gate shut in Yorn.
Sybil looks over to Soren.
An old friend of his told us about it, but just figured it was a regular sword.
It was anything but. It would greatly assist you in defeating Naya or the dragon. But it is not bound to a human hand. Or a half-elven hand, or an elf-not-elf hand. Anyone would be able to wield it if they chose, but you and the others who my siblings and I have watched, they... any of them would be worthy, I suppose. Except for the alchemist, maybe. Or the tiefling. They might have a hard go at it.
The who? What? She. Never mind.
But
What is a tiefling?
Yeah.
oh, they are spirit. They come from the union of a mortal and a spirit.
And they're made out of teeth?
Yeah. Having a
They're
hard
like-
time.
Could
Like
you,
small teeth. They're
would
like
you-
tiny teeth.
do you have more carrots?
Yes.
I
You want me to eat one?
I invite you to eat one. Yes.
Okay, all right.
But I was. We have been forced to move quicker. We do not usually like to make our presence known. But already my brothers approach. Those with the phoenix and the others. We haven't thought of anything to call them. And I suppose that Janessa will be speaking to the Knights of the Dove.
Well, I remember Biff and
Yeah, you talking about Biffendor?
his company, Biff, or in their company, Biff and Company, right?
That is a strange name for them. But one supposes.
You talking about the Biff Busters?
Busting makes them feel good.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
it does.
Biff and the Biffs.
Ah. Gladys Knight and the Biffs. Anywho. I'm an ethereal ancient being as old as time.
Anyway,
I-
where exactly is that sword?
It is in Yorn.
Okay.
I was hoping that I could get your permission to do something. After you defeat the daughter of the dragon, perhaps I could simply take you where you need to go.
Daughter of the dragon.
Yeah.
Who?
The Eternal Dragon's
The
daughter.
dragon.
Okay.
She's a herald.
We're gonna
Gotta
go kill
kill-
another dragon.
Kill another dragon.
Sebastian's
Yeah.
gonna get 2 under his belt, and I slap him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
It'd be the Dragon's Slayer.
You know, the first set's always easy. It's the second one that's a little tougher.
He'll lose like a nose or an ear this time.
Well, I mean, you still got another
Please don't.
Atmosphere now.
Don't say that.
Hopefully none of you lose any limbs this time.
That would be ideal.
Well, is there anything else that you would like to know? I always find it difficult to think of what questions mortals would ask, so I do not have prepared answers.
Well, I know it seems maybe a little silly in the grand scheme of things now, but how are we going to help these fish?
Yeah, you've got any
Lulu, whatever.
Oh, you need
Limlac.
Some
Limlac.
Limlac. Get Lululemon?
you need
Yeah.
remains. You need remains of an old god.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Limlac, yeah.
Oh,
It's
there is
awkward.
none here, but I suppose that I could procure some.
That would be super helpful. Had no idea it was the remains of a dead god, though.
If it's not too much trouble, I guess.
Yes, they are in deposits in places where the old gods were buried or where they were laid to rest without a burial.
And those are near here?
Well, I can go and get some quickly.
Is there any, I know it's a long shot, but any chance there's any meat left on them bones?
What want to try God so bad.
I will not allow you to eat an old god.
Oh, why not? They're not there anymore.
You do not want to eat green rocks that will steal your soul. I apologize.
Mm,
She might, though.
I might.
You know
All
it's called
right.
batter because she makes fried chicken with it, right?
Beer betterer.
All right. Well,
Oh
I
my,
guess.
she did make fish sticks in like our very first session.
Yeah. She puts batter over a fire and fries food on top of the hammer face.
That's how you get the good grill lines. Did you all have any other questions for me?
What kind of dragon is the daughter? We fought an icy one.
That is true. Of course, it makes sense that the ice would come to Zashan. Which one did we suspect would come to Ursula? Oh, bronze.
A bronze dragon?
Yes.
Would any of us know?
Yeah.
Probably nature, right?
Your friend Zakar would know. Maybe, maybe Zakar reached out to one of you on the way out.
I
He's
have,
like,
I have 0 nature, so I probably.
Would I know anything since I
Survival.
tried to read about dragons after we fought that first one?
oh yeah, that's a good reason.
Zakar, are you nearby?
So yeah, if you want to make a nature check. All right, you know that bronze dragons are essentially the closest to they behaviorally are similar to very territorial bears. They don't really hang out with other dragons very much. They like to sort of observe people before they try to kill them, before they hunt. And you know that they are amphibious, and they can breathe lightning.
Might
Okay.
might do us good to find some alternatives to metal armor then.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Although if a portion of batter is ebony, does ebony conduct electricity?
No,
Alright, so I could keep hold of the ebony part and be alright with that at
that's a
least.
question that I can remember.
Do you have an exact date or an idea of like how many days out the dragon might appear?
The one that you will fight will arrive tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh.
great. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
asking this for Soren, not for me, but what would happen if we ran?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Soren wanted to know.
I suppose we would fall to
Killed you.
the actions of the Lady of Storms, or the Heron, or the Ryoth.
Oh, so someone else has got it if we didn't.
There are others with intention to stop this, but the Heron was slowed and was unable to enact his plan. The Ryoth, perhaps if he had invaded, perhaps if Dal Ryoth was positioned differently, and the Lady of Storms, if this was happening 20 years from now, it would certainly work, but now I do not know if she is powerful enough.
Good question, Soren.
very good question, Soren.
Well, you've done so much for us already, but seeing as we are carrying on your legacy as the Thorns, is there any sort of blessing you could grant us going into this fight? Any advantage you could give us?
Yes. Here. And she walks over to one of the, you notice that there are these sort of floating flowers on top of the grotto waters, and she reaches down and grabs one of them and picks off 4 petals, and then she places the flower back, and you see as soon as it touches the water, it grows back the other petals. And then she returns to you, and she hands each of you a petal. Eat this.
Oh, I've already eaten it.
Okay.
And it tastes like potpourri, but when you eat it, you feel very brave. For a week, it will be very difficult for you to become afraid of anything. Almost nothing will be able to intimidate you or make you feel fear. That's very good, I think, for going to fight a dragon.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Can I have another one of those?
Thank you.
No.
Two more?
No.
I'll make a bargain with you.
They did grow right back, it looks like.
No. We can keep going. You can keep going up, and I will continue to tell you no.
Thank you for all your help.
Very
Hey,
well.
look over there.
No.
No, look over there. Over here. Look at this flower.
No.
Come on.
No.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
Could you all do me a favor when you meet the other 12?
12, that's so many.
What do you ask?
I was going to ask that if you see a small fiery bird and you're offered the chance to spend time with it, please do so. And encourage Biff and the Biff Busters to do the same.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Very good.
Why? Is it going to give us 5 temporary HP points?
I don't know what it'll do. Hey, come on!
No, that wasn't Sybil. That was me. I'm sorry.
No, that "come on" was to Sebastian. Come on, I trusted you. I've been alive for forever. What do you think my passive perception is?
Oh, true. Here you
Come
go.
on.
Here's it back. I had to try.
And she takes it and she walks over here and she hands it to Sybil.
No!
Thank you.
Very well. It was pleasant to meet you all.
It's good to meet you too, Emo Phillips. That is the voice you went with. Don't lie to me.
I only have like 6 ways to change my voice. It was this or British woman. What did you want me to do?
Maybe Neil Hamburger next time, at least.
Hamburger.
What?
In the middle of reading that prophecy, I'm just like, the elf, not elf, wearing image of self. Hamburger.
Well, thank you
was-
so much for awakening Batter. Batter, say thanks, bud.
Thank you.
He says thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, before we go, and Sybil's gonna show her her turtle ring.
Yes.
This thing sort of lets me commune with spirits. I assume you know what it does. Do I have to explain it?
No.
Uh, will I be able to meet more?
Yes. When you go to the giant gate, there will be many dead giants who linger. You
Will
will
I
be
become
able to
spirit
commune
like
with
Stevie?
them. Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Do spirits want to be here?
Yes, most of them.
Oh, wait, before we go, I'm going to kneel down and clutch my holy symbol and say, um, dearest Nala, it's me, Stevie. Are you there?
Yeah. Yes. Hi.
Hey,
I've got a few new followers. Sorry. Sorry.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, I'm so glad to hear that. Well, actually, kind of wanted you to meet this person we just met. She said she'd like to talk to you. One second. I'll put my hand over the prayer, and hey, she wants to talk to you. Is that cool?
Yes.
All right, here you go. Here she is.
What? Okay. Hello.
Pat your third.
Are you Esnala? And then she waits. It is pleasant to meet you. You are an old god, but new. That is very interesting. Yes, I would love to come and speak to you. Thank you. She seems very pleasant. Ham
you-
burger.
Is that all? Y'all done?
It doesn't seem like you all have any other questions.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Can you make my crossbows talk?
No. I could, Sebastian, but I won't.
All right. Well,
I couldn't
yeah.
actually do it.
Okay. I get it. I lied too.
It wasn't
That was a lie.
lie. It was a prank.
Oh.
Get pranked on.
Boy, is my face red.
Hold on
I
a
gotta go.
moment. And she walks back here, and you see her move like she's grabbing the handle of a door, and then she is just gone. Wink.
Oh, space door.
And then wink, and she appears like she has just opened a door. And she is holding this massive green glowing rock. Do any of you have something to hold this in that means that it won't be touching your skin?
My hands. Oh,
Sebastian, the bag.
I don't want it. My skin's in there.
Why is your skin bag?
I put my eyeball in there. Our eyes made of skin. I guess not.
No.
Yeah, I have a thing to put that in. Usually it carries messages.
I have it on good authority that it doesn't. My family and I have watched everything since the beginning of time. It doesn't carry messages. Here you go, and she lets the green rock fall into your bag of holding.
But the only way to get that out is to grab it. This was a terrible idea.
Well, you could wear gloves.
All right.
I don't know. You could also dump it out.
No, never. I will never show what's in this bag.
What did you put in that bag?
All of his toenail clippings.
What? That is skin.
I'm just joshing. Anyway, I'm gonna go and talk to Esnala now. 20 miles due north of this grotto. That is where you will find the dragon in a day's time.
All right, tell her I said hey, and that I love her.
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, you could also just do that.
Well, it's nice to hear from other people sometimes too.
Let's ride our birds. Call
Yeah.
my bird.
Yeah.
What's my bird's name? Carla, get down here.
All right.
You
and
have
Carla Gugino flies down, and no, you all can get your soul bonds, and we will start off with you all flying back to drop off this rock with Hassan next month.
Yeah.
On the Sunken World Saga. Thank you all for watching. If you can't tell, we're gonna be kind of jumping ahead a little bit in the story here, just so that we can make sure that the story actually gets to have a conclusion with the stuff that was set up in the very early stages. Thanks, everybody, and we will be back next week with the adventures of Biff and the Biff.
Gryffindor.
10 points from Biffendor. Mr. Potter. All right, there. I'm going to leave on an Alan Rickman impression. R.I.P.